Okay, I'm joined here by Luke Garrard before we welcome Chelmsford City to the Mangata Pay UK Stadium, Meadow Park tomorrow evening. Luke, before we touch on tomorrow's game, what impact has that derby win have had in a short space of time on the atmosphere around the squad?
Atmosphere, I have to say, has been positive. Look, we've had a couple of losses in recent weeks, but you've got to have the same messaging and language that there's got to remain positive in a group that latter stages of the season, you need a reaction. I felt that our last two games have been evident of that, especially Eastbourne here and obviously again on Saturday against St Albans. It was a big win because we need 3 points. Every game we play now is important and ensuring that we get 3 points on the board. But it was a lot nicer going 8 mile up the road against your local rivals and beating them on their own turf. And to do it in front of the fans on Saturday who travelled in their numbers was probably the best feeling.
Yeah, and obviously that's 2 wins in a row now. Is there now a feeling at all that this could potentially be the start of another good run?
That's the aim, mate. Listen, we've come off an incredible run, 12 wins and 2 draws in a 14-game period. Obviously, we've picked up a few losses since then and a couple of wins in between, and now back-to-back wins. You'd like to hope that that is a start of another long run. We're nearing full fitness in the group. I write about in my programme notes about people understanding what that looks like and finding their role within the group and making sure that the dressing room's nice and tight. But the idea is to get on a winning streak, and that will continue, hopefully, fingers crossed, against Chelmsford tomorrow evening.
And we faced the Clarets before this season, coming back from 2-0 down to win 3-2 away from home. And you're hoping that tomorrow evening's game doesn't have to pan out like that?
Listen, in an ideal world, we go and win it with a lot less emotion and feeling that I had on that evening. But that was the catalyst. That weekend, Bath and Chelmsford was the catalyst to the start of our 12 games, winning in a row, and the 2 draws within that. And I'm hopeful that, like I say, we can continue what we're doing at the minute. The 2 wins against Eastbourne and St Albans, 2 tough fixtures, obviously against the playoff side. Currently, I think, second in the division in Eastbourne, and obviously your opposition on Saturday, who are currently fighting against relegation, they're no mean feat. To go and score 6 goals and only concede a goal is a great return. I've watched Chelmsford. They played Torquay on Saturday and obviously done a similar roles reversed in terms of what happened to us at their place. They were 2-0 down against Torquay, and then Charlie Ruff went and scored, I think, in the 95th, 96th minute to win the game. So they'll have an energy and a positivity in their ranks. We need to make sure that we're ready. We organise ourselves. We changed shape in the second half. They played a system against us down at their place. So as soon as the team sheet lands, we'll know exactly where we see things. But I keep saying it, it's about this group. You see what we left out on Saturday in Cameron Cott's currently, Charles Claydon and Josh Hare. Add to that Callum Reynolds. Add to that Jack Payne. We've got a real good squad to select from. And we need to make sure that every game we play now, there's a focus and a mentality to go out and get 3 points.
Yeah, and in your post-match interview after St Albans, you mentioned that in the first half you thought that it looked like St Albans were the only team playing the derby. Obviously, the goal on the stroke of half-time aided us. Are you hoping to get out of the blocks quicker this time?
Yeah, I've watched it back, and it's never as bad as you think it is, and it's never as good as you think it is. I don't think it was as bad as I thought it was. Maybe there was a little bit more emotion in myself about the importance of winning that game. Not for just any other reason than getting 3 points and continuing a run. But yeah, look, we have started bright. We've had little snippets. I said to the staff today, and we've won 2 games in 8 minutes. You see that in the 44th minute on Saturday prior to the half-time, and in I think it was the 46th and 48th minute where we got the second and third. So add that to Eastbourne where we had a 5-minute spell. We have real good quality. We need to make sure that we are as clinical as we have been in the recent games and making sure that we're being as defensively sound as we have done in the 2 games against Eastbourne and St Albans. If we do that, we will create chances. They like to travel with the ball, Chelmsford. They've got good ball carriers. They counter really quick. We need to make sure that we manage against that. But yeah, for me, it's just continuing this little run we're on and making sure we extend that with another win tomorrow night.